you feeling, TJ, just about everything and current record and stuff?
It's tough. It's tough, the situation we're in right now. But we're still uplifted. We got tons of energy. We ready to move forward and play everybody that's next. Get some wins.
Not everybody on this roster is a senior. A lot of young guys haven't been through this kind of stuff before. What's it like for you guys to, I guess, kind of take those guys on your wing and carry them through this?
It's the situation. It's challenging. It is what it is. But it is what you said. We take them under our wing, lead them the best we can. Everything the head coach says, that's what's coming out of our mouths, and we're feeding it right to them and strengthening them in this process.
Fragile was a word after the game Saturday about the locker room. Is it fragile, and how do you make sure it doesn't really crack?
And you got a tough group of guys in that room, mentally and physically, emotionally. We got a lot of guys in that room that are ready to work, ready to get after Auburn.
TJ, good game plan against Auburn last year. You held them to 225. What do you recall from that game, and how are they different offensively?
We played some great defense on that game. I haven't watched the tape on that game this year yet. I remember some things from it. I just remember being pretty physical up front. This is a new year. I'm sure they're ready for us, and we're preparing to put a good defense against them.
What does Nix look like as the quarterback there?
He looks good. He looks good. You can tell. He's a freshman. He does some freshman things, but he also does some things that are really elite too. They're all good players.
Do you notice any difference with Soli and getting that club off and how he played on Saturday?
I didn't really pay a lot of attention to Soli watching him. I know he was in a good mood without having that club on, and so yeah.
As Marcus Miller got in a few snaps on Saturday, how do you think he did in his limited action?
Oh man, Marcus, man, I call him Bubba, man. He did his thing on Saturday, man. You see, he made a play, got a TFL. I was turned up on the sidelines watching him do his thing. It's always fun to watch those young guys get in there, and man, you see them grow. You see them when they first get here, and you see them grow, and he's done so much so fast, and he's developing very well.
TJ, I think the fans want to see promise. They want to see development. Mm-hmm. What can you say about the last 3 games have all been within a touchdown? What can you say about where y'all are headed?
Man, our whole focus in this building. Don't really know about the fans or anything like that. Our whole focus is one more. We just got to whatever that gap is. We're trying to fill it. We're doing everything we can to fill that gap. Just one more.
Is it frustrating with the message that's been finished for the last several years you've been here, and it's just it hadn't happened yet for you guys?
It's tough. It's definitely tough, especially as a senior and being in that same place. But you don't lose faith. You keep pushing. You keep giving everything you got. You keep fighting.
When you look at their line, what challenges do the offensive line?
I mean, it's the SEC, dog. You sign up for all of what the SEC brings. They're an SEC O-line. They're physical up front. They move well. They all have good feet. They're heavy. Everything that comes with this league.
I don't think anybody's giving you guys a chance on Saturday. What's the mentality in the locker room when you go to a game like that?
To be honest, I don't. If it's outside these walls, I haven't heard it. So, man, I know when it comes to those guys in that locker room, I feel like we got a chance. Everybody in that locker room feels like we got a chance. So we're gonna go out there and do what we can.
These games are starting to wind down at home. How precious are they for you? When you get these home games.
Oh man, every time I step out there, run through that A. I walk through that A because I don't get to really run through it anymore with the whole captain deal. But every time I go through it, man, I soak it in. These days they're running out and you can never get them again. So I'm just enjoying them while I can.